movies are put together, what goes into acting. I just instinctively was drawn to it for many reasons. Maybe as a photographer at that point, but also, I was just starting out as an actor, and there just seemed to be such truthfulness to the way she performed. It didn't seem like, I'd seen lots of other silent movies. I like silent movies. But she was at another level. It seemed very contemporary, her acting. And what struck me then and strikes me now even more, because I realize how important it is, reacting. It's the foundation of acting, really, is how well she listens and how much you feel. You're certain that she's really thinking, really feeling. And it also has to do with the director. Getting that from her. I don't know what she was like as a theater actress. He went to see her in a play, I think it was called La Garçonne, I think it was, or something, in Paris, and it wasn't, it would have been something probably somewhat more, I don't know, no offense to the author, I don't know who it was, but probably more frivolous than this in terms of what she was expected to do. And I'm not sure if somebody recommended that he see her for this part, or he happened to just see it. But when he saw her and he met her and or asked to meet her, there was something, he thought, this woman can suffer, knows what it is to suffer. Something he just had instinctively, he just had an instinct about it. There are directors who just have that. They have an ability to see something that maybe that performer hasn't done before, and he did that with her. The first time I saw it, I was just struck by that. I was really struck by her, I suppose. And I had seen Ordet, as people say it in English. I'd seen that movie before, but I hadn't seen. Then I watched all his movies eventually, even his early, short movies, silent movies, his vampire movie, and Day of Wrath, and his last movie, I think came out in 1964. Gertrude was, I thought it was a beautiful movie. It was kind of savaged at the time. It was accused of being kind of antiquated and stuff, but it holds up. It's a completely different kind of story. It's a shame he didn't live longer, because he was writing, with as much attention to detail and historical accuracy as he prepared this movie. A movie about Jesus. It would have been interesting to see what he did with that. I think the script it exists, what the version that he was working on at the time. Anyway, I have a good memory of seeing it, and the first couple of times I saw it was Denmark, and I saw it in New York, and then since then, anytime I see that it's playing somewhere, I would have come today. Had I read the paper and been here, had I otherwise not requested that it be shown, I would have come to see it. And I love watching even bad copies. I used to have, I got a hold of after I'd seen it a few times in theaters, I got a hold of a VHS copy that was terrible, but I used to watch it a lot. And I'm not sure why, but it's definitely the movie I've seen most times, by far. And there's something, I see something each time. There is, as I said, no movie's perfect, and I was reminded today of it. There is one thing I would change, and it's only one thing, and it is that the parchment that's nailed to the stake, I would have had that shot earlier, because it would have burned before she was consumed and collapsed. So that's the only thing I would change.
In Falcon Eddie